Wes Kells says, I really hope Ovechkin was given 8 when he joined the team. You know what? I can't have Ovechkin on this team without wearing number 8. He's the great 8 for a reason. Okay, don't worry, he's number 8, nothing changed. The great 8 is still the great 8. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back finally to your Alaska Ice Eagles NHL 20 custom franchise mode. Now, I got a bit of explaining to do. After GM week, I took a week off because I wanted everybody to eventually catch up on the 7 straight videos. There was a lot of content, so I didn't want to overload people by uploading like the day after GM week. So my plan was to give it a week and then start uploading again. And then I kind of had to have semi-emergency back surgery, which completely threw my whole world upside down. I'm 3 days post-op now, so I'm finally feeling decent-ish. I'm supposed to be out for like 2 weeks, so I'm basically bedridden. I'm really not even supposed to be sitting down, but I can't go any longer without leaving you guys with a video. I know it's been a while. I mentioned it on my Twitter, so if you've been wondering where I am, you can definitely follow my Twitter and you can kind of get an update there. But I haven't forgot about Alaska. I still intend on powering through here. We are in year number 7. So long story short, I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit out of it. I'm still trying to recover. It is not a fun surgery. It was unexpected. It sucked. It really threw my whole entire world in a blender. But I didn't forget about you guys, so let's hop back into the series. Now, like I just mentioned, I'm not supposed to be sitting for long periods of time, and I usually do the playoffs in one swoop. So depending on how this thing goes, I might only get 2 rounds done, even if we get past the first round, depending on how this all works out. So I'm gonna play it by series, but I really can't be sitting for more than like an hour, so we're gonna have to get through this thing quickly. But if you watched all of GM week, thank you, I appreciate you. That was a fun week. It was a long week, it was a lot of content to take in, so I'm glad everyone is caught up now, and here we are good to go at the year 7 playoffs. Now our team is kind of crazy. We ended up getting Alexander Ovechkin late in the season. It kind of threw our roster into a loop, just like my back surgery, kind of threw everything into a blender. You can see here we got Ovechkin on the 3rd line with Ty Ronning. We got Kalle Markstrom. You guys remember this stud? Of course you remember this stud, Kalle Markstrom. We got him from Toronto. He's basically been a point per game player for us. This is going to be his first postseason with the squad. He obviously played in the playoffs with the AHL where he was over a point per game because Toronto never gave the poor guy his shot, and we did. He's playing first line minutes. Now, last time we won the Stanley Cup, Zion Bertuzzi got injured, and he was done for the entire postseason. He only played, I think, 6 games? Sorry, 3 games, not even. He only got a sniff of the playoffs, but he did have 7 points in those 3 games. Now, Zion had a big year, so I'm hoping that that's going to continue into the postseason. He was mad he couldn't be there when we raised the Stanley Cup. We got Kiefer Bellows, the big guy who's not that big, Ty Ronning, Ovechkin, we got Crosby, what a crazy, weird team, Patrick Laine, Shane Wright. This team is all over the map. We got Thomas Addison, Jamal Hutchins, Victor Soderstrom. Our defense looks really nice, and obviously the goaltenders, Hunter Lightning and Ilya Sorkin. I'm kind of going through all this just to re-jog my memory because it has been almost 2 weeks, which is very uncharacteristic of me. I usually post, every other day, every 3 days, or whatever it is for franchise mode, but this whole back surgery thing kind of turned my life upside down. So once again, we have the Vancouver Canucks in the postseason. We've faced them a few times. We've lost twice and won once. Obviously, the last time we beat the Canucks, we went on to win the Stanley Cup, but the previous years, we ended up losing in 4 games and in 6 games. So the Canucks have kind of owned us. We're very familiar with their roster. Let's go ahead and have a look at what they're looking like. It should be relatively the same as last year. Nils Hoglander is now a 90. Wow, they're actually stacked. Vasily Podkolzin, 93. JT Miller, a 90. Wow, okay, they are absolutely stacked. I don't remember them being this stacked. Pedersen, a 95. Besser, 92. Jake Virtanen, an 87, so we definitely know this is a video game. Dennis Mulligan there. I know they have that Josh Williams guy. They had him playing top top 6 last year, if I remember. Quinn Hughes, Ole Ulevy. Now, last time we faced the Canucks in the playoffs, they didn't have Quinn Hughes, and that was a huge benefit for us. So they have their stud defenseman back, and then between the pipes, Zane Chow, who is making $7.4 million. So we did get a nice pay raise, obviously, after they paid him like $750K, which was the weirdest thing ever. Now, their defense is okay. Quinn Hughes is definitely the big star on their back end. Our team is poised. We're ready to go. We have aging superstars looking for that last chance at a Stanley Cup. Now, last time we left off, I don't even think I mentioned, not only Alaska is in the postseason, but Newfoundland as well, and they're up against the Philadelphia Flyers. So finally, Newfoundland makes the playoffs. I mean, it's going to take an absolute miracle, a 1 in a million chance for both of us to meet in the Stanley Cup final, but that's the goal. I would love for that to happen. So let's go. Game number 1. My back is already hurting. I don't know how long I can do this for. I might have to split it up in a couple of parts. So let's go here. Game number 1. We don't have home ice advantage, but we do have the great 8 Alexander Ovechkin, baby. Our team is poised to go on another run. Period number 1 against the Canucks, the Year 7 playoffs, and it's 1-0, and it's Luke Roach, the pest himself. He scores on Zane Chow. Period number 2. All right, still got that slim 1-0 lead. I'm really scared of the injuries, and I'm scared of the xTech jinx because they get 2 back-to-back. Jake Virtanen and Vasily Podkolzin. All right, they get 3. And when it rains, it pours with Hunter Lightning. There you go. He allows 3 in the third period, 3 in the first 6 minutes. That is not great. Our offense didn't show up. Luke Roach gets another one. The only person scoring is our bottom 6. I mean, we outshot him like crazy. Vasily Podkolzin with his second of the night. Chalk it up to bad bounces. Maybe ran into a hot goalie. 41-29. We should be winning that game all day. So that's unfortunate. And Alexander Ovechkin, talk about unfortunate. April 20th, 2027. Oh, no. Okay, at least he's not out super long term. It could be worse, okay? It could be worse. Do we have anyone scratched? We have Michael Furland we can bring back in here. We'll go ahead and throw Michael Furland in the mix. That sucks, though. I was really hoping that Ovi would have a solid postseason for us, but getting injured in game number 1, that sucks. We're going to have to change some things around here. We're going to move McMuffin up there with Luke Roach and Ty Ronning. I know the lines are all over the place right now. It's a little bit weird. I got to go ahead and edit up the power play, and then we should be good to go. So it looks like Ovi is probably going to be done for this entire series unless it goes to 7 games. It's not the worst news. I mean, I'm glad it's not longer term like it was with our main man Zion Bertuzzi last year. That was rough. Game number 2 here. Speaking of Zion Bertuzzi, I'd love for him to start filling the net here. Period number 1. And it's 3-1. My goodness. Okay. Brendan Tracy, JT Miller, and Elias Pettersson. 3 goals on 7 shots. Hunter Lightning, you're not making this easy on me. I just had back surgery. Give me a break. I can't have a goaltending issue like this. It's too much on my plate. Shane Wright scores on Zane Chow, making it 3-1. Come on, boys. Have a big second period here. We're dominating in the shot department. There you go. Callie Markstrom on the power play, and then Elias Pettersson. See what I'm saying? We get a little bit of momentum, and then we just shit the bed. It happened last year in the regular season a lot. Thomas Otteson, he scores a big one. There you go. Making it 4-3. But it seems like we can never hold on to that momentum. Last playoff run, I mean, we kind of defied all odds because we had so many injuries and we still managed to win the Stanley Cup. But man, this is kind of rough right now. And there's another one, Vasily Podkolzin, where again, we're out shooting them. We're just not getting any sort of offense. Nothing from Zion, nothing from Crosby, nothing from Ty Ronning. I might go ahead and chuck the lines in a blender here because we're down 2-0. Kiefer Bellows, the big guy who's not that big, he gets a goal, but it was too little too late. Another game where we kind of blow it. We got the first one, and then it kind of came crumbling down. But the good news is we are going back home to Alaska, which is nice, good news to hear. I'm going to go ahead and edit up the lines. I might just go best lines, to be totally honest with you. I might put Line up on the first line with Crosby. I might just change some things up here. So I think this is what we're going to do for for the lineup right now. Kalle Markstrom is kind of going to produce wherever he plays. We could play him on the fourth line. He's still probably going to produce. He's just a freak of nature. So I think playing him on the third line isn't going to hurt his production that much. I want to get Tyroning up and going here. I want to get Patty Laine back in the mix. So hopefully we can bounce back here in front of our home fans. Come on, boys. You can do this here. Defending Stanley Cup champions. No way we go out in the first round. Not like this. Let's go here. Period number 1. And it's 2-1. Just like that, baby. Mikko Hedman, our captain, and then Patrick Laine. Josh Williams scores a shorthanded one, which is not great, but we still have the lead. We got to hold this lead going into the second. Okay, we held the lead. We didn't improve on it. We held the lead. I guess they did what I wanted. 29-19 are the shots, and Patty Laine with his second of the night. There you go. He's now on, you guessed it, hat trick watch. Another night where we just dominate in the shot department. Finally, it's paying off, though. Finally, we break Zane Chow. 3-1, 46 shots. Oh my God, the poor little Chinese guy had a workout. Poor guy stopping pucks left and right. Patty Laine with a big night, 2 goals of his own. Hunter Lightning didn't have a lot of work to do. He allowed the 1 shorthanded goal, but he made 25 saves. 1 win with our new look lineup. Patty Laine having a great start. He's got 6 points in 3 games. A little bit worried about Zion, but hopefully he starts to pick it up here. Period number 1. We can hop back into this series and tie it up at 2, and it's 2-1. There you go. Hedman and Shane Wright. We score 2 goals right away. The shots are pretty even. We give up another shorthanded goal. Noel Acciari. 2 games with shorthanded goals against. That's not great. Period number 2. Can we hold on the lead? There you go. We double it. We make it 4-2. Jamal Hutchins, everyone's favorite player. Tyroning scores, and then Dennis Malgin, he gets 1. But we do have a nice 2-goal lead here headed into the third period. Make it a 1-goal lead. Brock Besser scores 1 on Hunter Lightning. This time we're being outshot for the first time in the playoffs, but Kalle Markstrom on the power play. Doesn't matter where you play this guy, he's gonna produce. I wish his overall would start going up a little bit. Zion Bertuzzi makes it 6-3. The line changes, baby. The line changes worked. 2 minutes left, and that is going to be all she wrote. Alaska is back in the picture. Now, I just want to say, since we got Ovechkin, things have been kind of weird. And speaking of Ovechkin, there he is. So, I know it was kind of a strange move to get a guy like Alexander Ovechkin, but I couldn't let him rot in free agency. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you there. I'm going to scratch probably Michael Furland and then put Ovi on the fourth line. I know it's weird. I know it's not ideal to put Alexander Ovechkin on the fourth line. Trust me, I know. But Ovi's not the player he once was. We're going to play him there. We're going to play him on the power play. We're going to give him all the chances, but he's just going to get fourth line minutes right now because everything else is rolling. I don't really want to ruin anything else like what's going on in our top 6 at the moment. Alright, so we are back in the series here. How is Newfoundland doing? They're on the brink of elimination, actually. They're going into game number 6. Hopefully they can beat the Philadelphia Flyers. We, however, are all tied up at 2 going into game number 5. We've had all the momentum here. We won 3-1, then we won 6-3. We're kind of dominating right now. We got Ovechkin back. He's playing on the fourth line. I know the whole Ovechkin thing was kind of like throwing all the superstar players into one lineup and hoping it works. Sometimes that's not always the best recipe for success. Was it a mistake? No, but it does hinder our lineup abilities a little bit. But going into game number 5 here, let's see if we can have a big showing. Zion, Ovi, Crosby, someone here would step up big time. Period number 1, we're in Vancouver, and it's 1-0. JT Miller, he scores from center ice. You hate to see it. Period number 2, 3-1, baby. There you go. Kalle freaking Markstrom, Nylander on the fourth line, and then Shane Wright on the power play. That's a huge second period, and it looks like, oh my god, you know what I was just gonna say? I was just gonna say it looks, oh my god, I was just gonna say it looks like Hunter Lightning is starting to hold it down, and then he allows 2 goals in 2 minutes. That is honestly just the xTech jinx. That's all that is right there. 3-3. Come on, boys. Are we headed into overtime here? Overtime in game number 5. Let's do it. Here we go, overtime here. I'm going to call it. I'm going to say Zion Bertuzzi is going to end it for us. I'm feeling a big Zion goal. Let's go, buddy. Kiefer Bellows has the puck in the corner. The big guy who's not that big. Over to Shane Wright. You got to shoot that in the slot. What a save by the little Chinese goalie. Again, another block shot, and we don't get it through on Zane Chow. JT Miller in the slot. Big save by Hunter Lightning in overtime. They're putting some pressure on here. That is a power play for your Alaska Ice Eagles. Oh my goodness. In overtime, they take a tripping penalty. Josh Williams, you can't do that, buddy. Oh, that's a bad penalty to take. Coach Travis Green's not going to be happy with that one. It's time to strike, fellas. Let's go. Ovechkin, oh my god, he had so much time and space. I thought he was gonna rifle it, but he took a wrist shot there and unfortunately did not pay off. But that's exactly what I want. I want Ovi on the point on the power play, and that's just some absolute money. And it looks like our power play is about to come to an end. I'm pretty sure that Kalle Markstrom just took a tripping penalty. You hate to see it. Oh no, it's number 17. Who is that? He's going to the box. It's Luke Roach. Oh no. Our coach is not going to be happy with that one. He took actually a hooking penalty. You hate to see it. JT Miller in the slot. What a save by Hunter Lightning. He's made some big stops here. It's 4-on-4, so a little bit more ice. I'm not sure about that dangle, Zion, but it actually worked out. Over to Crosby. Luke Roach, fresh out the penalty box, doesn't get a shot off, unfortunately. Luke Roach is actually such a menace out there. Over to Steenbergen. Oh, could you imagine the fourth liner in overtime gets a big one. Zane Chow wearing old Roberto Luongo's number 1. That's a bold strategy right there. All right, big man. Zion Bertuzzi going through the legs. Mr. Flashy, we know. He over to Jamal Hutchins. He gets tripped up. Crosby. Oh, my God, another big save. But we are headed to the power play. Ronning over to, I think that was Zion, gets the shot off. But we are headed to another power play with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. Come on, boys. You're getting gifted here. Absolutely gifted another power play. It's time to end this. Kiefer Bellows, again, the weak shots, and there it is! Kalle Markstrom! Oh my god, talking about weak shots, we get an ugly one, baby! Kalle Markstrom on the power play, there you go. This guy, oh my goodness, what a find from Toronto. Thank you very much, Toronto. That is a huge victory in overtime. I knew we were going to do it on that power play. Just weak shots in front, but we got a dirty, ugly rebound. Kalle Markstrom, baby, you absolutely love to see it. All right, that's a huge win. We now have the Vancouver Canucks on the brink of elimination. We can get rid of them in game number 6. At home, in the Igloo, all the assistant GMs up in section 315. I see you. Sidney Crosby, first shot of the game, 15 seconds in. He's buzzing. Let's see if we can continue on the lead. Oh my God, Rick McMuffin, free egg McMuffins for everybody. What a start, 2 goals on 6 shots. Zane Chow, he's flustered after that overtime loss. Keep it going. 5-on-3. Time for a Kalle Markstrom goal. All right, so headed into the second period. Look at the shots. Oh my goodness. We are up 16-10. I'm going to keep going on the times 8. It's been working out so far. Hopefully Hunter Lightning can hold it down here. That is the xTech jinx waiting to happen. No, big kill on the penalty kill. 3-0 Thomas Ottoson, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 3-0. Zane Chow doesn't know what's going on. Ovechkin gets his first. Crosby and Ovechkin both scoring on the exact same team. What a time to be alive. Noel Acciari gets 1 on Hunter Lightning, breaks the shutout, unfortunately. Ovechkin says no shutout, no problem. He gets his 2nd of the night, and we have a 4-goal lead headed into the 3rd period. This should be more than enough cushion right now. We should be chilling. Okay, Vasily Podkolzin. There you go, Rick McMuffin. Goals, 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 goals. Looks like we are going to get rid. Oh my God, Ovechkin. See what I'm saying? On the 4th line, he gets a hat trick in game 6. Doesn't matter where you play this guy. No problem. Don't even worry about it. Shots are dead even. 1 minute left, and that is a dominating performance in game number 6. Ovi, have yourself a night, buddy. Thomas Ottoson with 4 points. Crosby with 3. Ovi with a hat trick. Very Ovechkin-like. And that's going to be it for round number 1. And Tyler Steenbergen has a broken nose May 7th. Okay. That's not a great injury to have, but it could have been a lot worse. And I do want to check out, so it looks like Newfoundland did lose in the first round. That sucks. I was kind of hoping that they would have actually made it through, but I just want to give a quick shout out here to Kalle Markstrom. 4 goals in 6 games. This guy is an absolute unit. 5 points in 6 games, 4 goals, 1 overtime winner. Absolutely love the guy. So let's go ahead here and see who we have in round number 2. Here we go. Who is it gonna be? The Anaheim Ducks. Okay, Trevor Zegras, how's it going? The last time we played Anaheim was in the first round last year, where we went on to win the Stanley Cup. Now, I'd love to keep this video going, but again, I just had back surgery. I'm really not even supposed to be sitting, so I can't do this for much longer. We're gonna start getting back into the routine here, and I also want to start talking about the next franchise mode, because that is something we got to start thinking about. I want to hear your comments down below. I'm thinking we take like Detroit, or maybe we take a team like maybe like Florida. I don't know. I'm just kind of starting to get the juices flowing. I'm more leaning towards Detroit, but that's for another video, another topic of conversation. We got out of the first round. Thanks for all your patience with me. I know it was really unexpected. Trust me, my whole world is tossed upside down right now. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down because I'm not supposed to be sitting, and I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully in a couple of days, where we go up round number 2 against the Anaheim Ducks.